네, 여러분들 헬창TV 션입니다. 오늘은 미국 걸어서 세계 속으로 컨텐츠의 첫 번째 게스트, 정말로 백악관 셰프로 유명하신 셰프러시님을 모시고 컨텐츠를 한번 촬영하려고 합니다. 그래서 thank you so much for being here. Well, most of Korean fans would know you, but can you introduce yourself to your Korean fans?
So, I am Chef Andre Rush. Everybody knows me as the White House Chef. I've been a chef for the last 4 presidents. Don't hold any judges. But I'm also a decorated combat vet. I was from being blown up in 9/11 in the Pentagon, Bronze Star, Iraq, Afghanistan, humanitarian, 24-inch biceps. I do 2,222 push-ups a day. The reason why is because 22 vets commit suicide a day, but unfortunately, I also do that because of peace, because everybody, mental health awareness, right? Mental health is very important, not only in this country, but every country. So I've been all over different countries, spreading good joy, good faith, good health to men, women, kids, especially kids, because they're more important, but also just so people can realize, because today's age and world is very different than what it used to be.
Well, what I know this all of your information because I read your book.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Call Me Chef, damn it. Yeah, I read that in the Amazon.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kindle. And I found a great honor of reading through your book. It says that you were stationed in Dongducheon, South Korea. How did you like it there?
So I'll tell you an interesting story. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm talking.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, and I tell you an interesting story, right? So the first time I went to Korea was a very long time ago. I was in the military. It's my second duty station. I was young, so I go to Korea and I fall in love. I mean, like chill bumps. I fall in love with it because not only the people, the culture, and the food. I'm 280 pounds. And so I love the food, but it was one of the reasons why I became a chef. So it's one of the main reasons why I do what I do. So thank you very much for your culture, for your love, for your caring, not only as a culture, as a family, as a country, but also what you put into your food and give back to everyone else. So it's more important to me. Everything I do now is I have to have my food with love. You know, just like Korea, it puts love into its food. It's a culture thing. In the US here, food is good, but it doesn't have the culture that other countries like Korea has. They don't understand that it is part of a lifestyle. You know, keeping you healthy in your health, but also your mental part of it. So I fell in love. So thank you.
Oh, really amazing history that you're influenced by the Korean culture that made you become a chef. So, well, as you're a chef, I'm obviously gonna ask you about the Korean food, right?
Of course.
So, how did you like it? And what was your favorite Korean dish?
He said, how do I like it? I loved it. Didn't like it. I loved it.
Okay, love it.
And my favorite Korean dish, every dish.
Every dish.
The reason why I say every dish, I mean, from the bulgogi to this, it didn't matter what I had. Everyone had a different flavor profile.
That's right.
Right? And so it was so unique and so versatile, right? So everything was extremely different. All the layering of all the stuff. You know, one of my favorite things is kimchi.
Kimchi.
Kimchi. I learned the way they actually make kimchi from the guys that worked there. You know, with the 4 minute. I was crazy when I first come. When I first come, they have it, you know, buried it like, oh, it's 4 minutes. You know, it has a big smell. Like, whoa. and then I taste. I was like, what is this? And then I taste. I eat kimchi with everything.
Oh.
You can eat it with everything, with beef and pork and rice, with chicken, it's just so good.
Oh, then you might be really surprised that nowadays Korean food, especially Korean BBQs, are really getting hot.
Yes. So they have a lot here. So I go to a lot of Korean barbecues.
Korean barbecue owners, please contact chefrush for the advertisement.
Yes, come. I will come to your place. Don't hold me accountable because I eat a lot.
I'll put the email address in here. Call chefrush, okay?
Anytime we go somewhere, true story. Anytime we go somewhere, they say, "Where you want to go?" I say, "Korean barbecue,"
really?
Because we get to do it right there, all of it, all the size. Oh my!
Wow.
I'm getting hungry. Okay.
That was an amazing story. Well, so you're well known as a White House chef, but outside of that, you have a lot of experiences and you have a lot of adversities. You're an athlete and you're a soldier. You're a culinary artist and you're a chef, and now you're influenced to many. I'm curious that what motivates you and what keeps you moving forward?
He said, "What motivates me? What keeps me moving forward?" I'll be honest with you. You do. You and you and you and you. The reason why is because being a soldier, military, influencer, you know, I have 4 TV shows coming out now. One with Disney, one with Gordon Ramsay, he was here Friday. I have another one with Kevin Hart. I have another one with Netflix. I've been very fortunate. And the reason why I have those shows, I've never been an actor. But when they put me on camera, I have to act because I know that I'm gonna help somebody and give other people. I was at Fit Expo yesterday and hundreds and hundreds of people came up just taking pictures and saying thank you. They didn't realize that them saying thank you and me saying thank you back, I needed it more, right? People motivate me. People that drive to be able to help somebody because they can be the person that has the struggles the most and thinking that they can't do it. I had grown men yesterday crying to me, like big guys crying, saying, thank you. You gave me an opportunity, a chance to believe in myself. You know, whether it be for mental health, wellness, whether it be for their academic achievements or just personal or endeavors in business. You know, looking at being a business partner, all these things go hand in hand.
Well, I met a lot of influencers. I think this is the most impressive answer from the influencer, how the influencer should think and act.
A lot of influencers think it's about them.
Yeah.
It's not about us.
That's right.
It's about who you're helping. It's about what you're supporting and what you believe in. When you give to others, giving is the most important thing in the world. Right? It makes you go to sleep at night. It wakes you up in the morning. You know, your kids see it, your family sees it, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, and everybody else just does the same thing. If you give, I tell people, long story, givers and givers, you have givers and takers. But if you have a giver and a giver, you never go wrong, you never go broke, you never go hungry.
That's true, yeah.
It's true, because we're always taking care of each other. You never have to watch your back because we're giving at the same time, at the same rate. If you expect somebody to take from you, you're gonna take from you whether you know it or you not know it. They're just gonna take because they can, little bit by little bit, and eventually it adds to a big amount.
Okay, givers never frustrate.
True.
Frustration. Many people nowadays are easily frustrated. Also, they're in a bad situation. You have a lot of experience and also you have such a great mindset. Can you give your wise words for them, someone who are frustrated or hard time?
I'm gonna be very transparent. People ask me, how do I stay grounded? Do I get frustrated? I get frustrated every day. It's part of life, right? It's how you handle it. It's about mindset. The thing about being frustrated is that you gotta do it in perspective. If I'm frustrated, what's going on with my friend right here? My frustration, my energy goes to him. And you also got to think about, if I'm frustrated in things in life, there's somebody out there in a worse position. There's always somebody else. So you got to think about the things that you do have and not what you don't have. But if you are frustrated, you got to stop for a second, relook, breathe, and refocus. Don't get angry because angry is just going to make you more frustrated. Don't lash out because lashing out is just going to make you more frustrated. Don't go telling him I'm so frustrated because it's gonna make you more frustrated. You have to do something about it. I'll give you the one advice I have every day that I say to myself. When I wake up, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I meditate, I do my push-ups, and you know what I say? I count my blessings and say, I'm so thankful to be here. I open my eyes, right? The next thing I say is, this day, every day is your first day. Every day is day one. You never get complacent. You never think, always remember gratitude, humility, and just being thankful, right? So if you're on top of a mountain, it's the bottom of another mountain. So you never stop. And that way you never have to wonder about it. You never have to worry.
It seems like you keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Then can you envision your future? I think you achieved a lot of things. But how about your future? Can you picture your future?
My future, you know, if people say I don't think about the future because it's in the future. It's in the present. But here's the deal. I have to think about I live off the past. I've had a lot of bad things happen in the past. I had a lot of great things in the past. Some of those things I remember. I always remember. I don't forget them. Whether they're good or bad, I have to remember because they help me deviate from mistakes. And now is the present. And when the future comes, everything I do right now predicts the future. Like us having this conversation, someone, 1, 2, 10 million people are gonna see this and they're gonna benefit from this conversation. My future is their future because they can take our place and they can grow us even more so.
I think I'm not talking with the chef. I'm talking with some kind of a monk. I think it's such a great time, and thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. So, elephant in the room, those guns of yours, 24-inch biceps.
Elephant trunk, straight.
So many Korean fans are really curious, and they want to know about your fitness lifestyle. So can you share your workout plan?
Yeah, I can share my workout plan. I can share my workout plan. I can share a workout. We're in a gym.
Okay.
We can do a couple of things.